Fly away, Stanley. Be free.
Hello and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, we've stopped off in Pontiac, Illinois to see the Route 66 Hall of Fame and Museum. Now, the Route 66 Hall of Fame and Museum is located in the old firehouse here in Pontiac, Illinois. It opened in 2004. It's really more, the Hall of Fame is really a Hall of Fame of Illinois Route 66 places and people. And the building it is housed in also includes the Wall Dog and Sign Art Museum, a War Museum, as well as the Waldmeyer Experience, which is an exhibit about Bob Waldmeyer. There are a few items from the Berghoff in Chicago, as well as Lou Mitchell's and a few other places at the start of Route 66 in Chicago. Items from the White Fence Farm Restaurant in Romeoville, Illinois. Place is known for their fried chicken. Here are some items from the launching pad, as well as the Gemini Giant. Now, the launching pad is closed, but the Gemini Giant you can still see in Wilmington, Illinois, at the South Island Park. Items from the Polka Dot Drive-In in Braidwood, Illinois. An old Route 66 sign. The old roadside attraction marker from the Dixie Trucker Stop in McLean, Illinois. Painted on this wall above this doorway is a map of Route 66 through Illinois, all the way from Chicago to the Chain of Rocks Bridge. This is an original piece of Route 66 that was dug up in Dwight, Illinois. Now, this shovel here was donated by Elmo Page. It was the first item in this museum. It was used by his father to help build Route 66 near Lexington, Illinois.
Opened in Arcadia in 2007, it calls itself the newest, coolest landmark along 66.
This 1972 Volkswagen microbus belonged to Bob Waldmeyer, who was known throughout Route 66, was a champion for its preservation. His family owns the Cozy Dog Drive-In in Springfield, and Bob, he and his personality and his bus became enshrined in mortality in the Pixar film Cars and the character of Fillmore. Now, for 13 years, Bob basically lived in this bus until he bought an old school bus later on that he transformed into his giant yellow road yacht, and he traveled around the country with that. Bob was an extremely talented artist, but he was also a hippie, and he lived a very nomadic lifestyle. Sadly, he passed away in 2009.
Items from the Tropics restaurant in Lincoln, Illinois. The original sign from the Pig Hip restaurant in Broadwell, Illinois, which is now burned down several years ago, but it is still, there's a marker there if you're ever driving down Route 66.
The good news is you can bring a friend.
Little Jimmy's Diner. I'm not for sure exactly where this sign came from. I believe there was a restaurant that was named this in Springfield, however. A large case here dedicated to the Cozy Dog Drive-In in Springfield. Items from the Skyview Drive-In and the Ariston in Litchfield, Illinois. Crossroads Restaurant in Mount Olive. The building stands, but the restaurant, there's nothing there and hasn't been now for a few years. It's slowly decaying. Russell Soulsby, who owned the Soulsby gas station in Mount Olive, Illinois. Henry's Rabbit Ranch and Rich Henry in Staunton, Illinois. Sadly, Rich Henry passed away in 2024. Items from the world's largest catsup bottle in Collinsville, Illinois.
Chain of Rocks Bridge.
Really? Countries too, right?
We have here a set of Burma shave signs that were found along the road here in Illinois. Said Farmer Brown, who's bald on top, wish I could rotate the crop. Burma shave. Now here is Bob Waldmeyer's road yacht. Now they do offer tours of this, but however, when we were there, it was off season and they did not. So we were not able to tour the bus. So I will have to return someday to take a tour of Bob Waldmeyer's road yacht.
Oh, there's across the street.
Here's the actual wishing well and the sign from the Wishing Well Motel, which was located in LaGrange, Illinois. There's a little teddy bear inside the bucket.
Every week they change the soft serve ice cream a different flavor.
Is that the one that is famous for the peach?
This is the world's largest painted Route 66 mural here in the back of the museum. You can actually drive your car up next to this.
Well, that was the Route 66 Hall of Fame and Museum here in Pontiac, Illinois. Got a lot of cool things there. Coolest thing was seeing Fillmore, the actual real-life Fillmore character from Cars. Pretty darn cool. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. If you've liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's some place that you would like to see me visit, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you've enjoyed this adventure or any of the adventures in TV land, you can help support this channel by going to either Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon and becoming a member. Come on, become a member or make a donation there. You could also hit the super like button down below. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.